Rise and shine, Rulos. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If not, why not? Remember, you can always hit me up on the Twitter, on the Instagram, on the Facebook, on the Snapchat. To be honest, I don't really use Snapchat anymore, so yeah. Is this chair too squeaky? It'll do. Over the last few years, YouTube has been putting anti-LGBT adverts on videos on YouTube. And recently on YouTube, there has been tons and tons of conversion therapy adverts on YouTube videos. And I'm not gonna lie, it's very unmotivating seeing some of my fellow content creators who are in the LGBT community getting a strike on their channel just for making LGBT videos. So today, we are reacting to anti-LGBT adverts. And before we jump into it, I would count myself as like an OG trans person. Is that what they say? I heard the term pre-Jenner as well, you know, like when Caitlyn Jenner came out, there's a whole, like, I came out before Caitlyn Jenner. That definitely should make me an OG trans person. So what I'm wanting to do with these adverts is talk about their cinematography value and all their videography and stuff like that. And as well, share my opinions on these adverts. Gosh, I don't think I've ever dragged on an intro this long. And with every React video, we start with a let's begin. First advert that we are going to be watching is for a pizza place. I do think it's so ironic that there is a saying pizza rolls and not gender roles, but anyway, let's watch this video.
Hello, how is everybody?
Okay. Can we help you with something?
Yes, I'm here for the audition.
Okay, we're looking for
Really?
mother.
I'm a mom. Mother
This was on TV.
of two.
Sir.
I'd like to be the face
I'm
of Pizza Steppers.
misgendering.
I've already told Pizza Steppers. Get him, Tortino's Pizza Steppers. Get him
I
in
don't
your
see it
mouth.
improving.
Jump on your
No
skateboard and
way.
Slam one down.
I physically have no words at all on how to describe that. I can't believe that that was shown on TV. I think that the concept is just like really simple. It's all about like an audition. The actual storyboard for this video is just so simple. It's very uncreative. I also can't see how this advert has anything to do with pizza. There's literally only one line where they mention pizza.
Pizza Steppers. Get him, Tortino's Pizza Steppers.
But let's move on to the next advert. Now, the next advert that I am going to be reacting to is again a very, very old advert. One of the oldest adverts that I could find online. But it's not transphobic, it's homophobic. But again, I'll try my best to give my insight on this.
So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about. Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes.
I would definitely say that I'm a very friendly person, and to some people that I am a stranger.
What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick.
Oh no. I can see where this is going. Oh dear.
You see, Ralph was a homosexual.
Ah! A gay person. Ah!
Of their own. Be careful if they are too friendly. If they try to win you,
Friendly strangers aren't allowed anymore? I am confusion.
it's about. He may appear normal.
Oh dear. What have I just witnessed? I know that I laugh at this sort of stuff, but honestly, that is just... literally, all of this is just shocking to me. I just can't get over the fact that they were saying, like, be careful of strangers who are too friendly. That bit just blows my mind. Compared to the first one, that one had a lot more of a storyline to it. It made a lot more sense, and the story of what it was trying to convey was strong. The message that I got, and you probably got, was be careful of friendly strangers as they may be bad people. And when I say bad people, I mean homosexuals. Me as an 18-year-old going on to 19 in like 10 days. Growing up, I didn't think the majority of my friends would be gay or bi or trans. And look at me now, I literally don't really have any straight cis friends. And the only one that actually comes to mind as of right now is Alex. The time difference from like now and like 50 odd years ago, it's amazing how things have changed so much. Now the next advert I found, it's anti-gay, but it is hard to find like anti-trans adverts. Like maybe people just don't make them. Like I thought it would be a big thing, but they don't. But this advert I think is just anti-gay. I haven't watched it, so there's no brand affiliated with it as much as I can tell just from the title. And also it's subtitled, I do apologize. Green
The
screen.
winds are strong.
And I am afraid.
Some who advocate for same-sex marriage have taken the issue far beyond same-sex couples.
No, they haven't.
Into my life.
No.
Will be taken away.
I'm a California doctor who must choose between my faith and my job.
Those advocates want to change the way I live.
I will have no choice.
The storm is coming.
But we have hope. A rainbow coalition of people.
Did he just say rainbow? Go back.
But we have hope. A rainbow coalition of...
The first thing that came to mind was definitely the fact that that background was so sharp that it was distracting, and it felt too distracting. I do apologise for my vocabulary. It's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm exhausted. But just adding a little bit of blur of that background would have been a huge difference. Personally, I felt that that advert was a little bit too comical to be taken seriously. Do note that if you are part of the LGBT community, that these adverts just don't matter. Just ignore them, take the mick out of them like I am doing, and just ignore them. What actually worries me is that people like this actually do exist. The advert wasn't a joke, it was made out of all seriousness, and that just saddens me, and it worries me, and it does make me feel a little bit down. The next thing that I'm going to be reacting to is not an advert. I know, is the title misleading? Should it just be reacting to like anti-stuff? However, I found this video, and I have seen it before, but I would like to share some insight on it. Starts off like a normal assembly.
There may be some here today that will be homosexual in the future.
And it's just already turned
There are a
bad.
lot of kids here. There may be some girls that'll turn lesbian. We don't know.
The turn lesbian.
Don't kid yourselves
Wow.
about it. So if any one of you have let yourself become involved with an adult homosexual or with
Become
another boy,
homosexual.
and you're doing this
Okay,
on a
then.
regular
Okay.
basis, 1 out of 3 of you will turn queer.
1 out of 3 of you
And
will
if we
turn
catch you
queer.
involved with a homosexual,
I swear it's like 1 in 10 people are
and you will
gay.
be that if you don't get caught by us, you'll be caught by yourself. And the rest of your life will be a living hell.
Why would being gay be a living hell? I think the only time that being gay would mean that your life is a living hell is if you surround yourself or are surrounded by people that don't accept you. I am getting a little bit emotional reacting to this stuff because it's getting me down the more I watch of this stuff. It's not the fact that these are making me sad because they're like anti-gay and anti-trans and anti all of the LGBT stuff. It makes me sad that kids who were like those kids in that assembly got told that sort of stuff and instantly thought to themselves, oh no, this is wrong. I can't live like that. I must kill myself. As much as I hate talking about suicide and stuff like that on my channel, I do know that this sort of stuff does happen, and there are kids still today that think that it's not okay to be gay when they are gay themselves. And the same thing goes for trans people. And the other factor that gets me down is the factor that a lot of modern day trans people and gay people and like the new generation of LGBT, not all of them understand the struggles that went through in the past for people to actually be gay. I'm not going to be the first one to say that when I was younger, just as I transitioned and stuff like that, I didn't realise that there was this huge struggle years ago. And I would like a lot of the new generation of LGBT people to understand that this sort of stuff had gone on in the past. And I'm not saying keep it in your mind and think, oh my gosh, I can't go outside, I'm gay, I'm trans, I don't know what to do. But just being aware of it, I feel, is quite important. Now the final advert that I'm going to be reacting to has a trans actress in it. They are trans, they really are trans, but they're playing a trans woman. And guess what advert it is? Holiday Inns. Straight in with the adult music. Oh dear.
Don't tell me, I never forget a face. Don't help me.
No way.
It's amazing
Don't do it.
you can make for a few thousand.
Don't do it.
Johnson?
Hi, Tom.
Imagine what
Oh,
Holiday Inns will
dear.
look like when we spend $1 billion.
Oh dear. Let's play the final motto all over again.
Imagine what Holiday Inns will look like when we spend $1 billion. Holiday Inn.
Oh dear. Imagine what we would look like if we had spent $1 billion. I think that's what they said. Oh dear. Oh dear. Personally, I didn't feel that advert came across heavily transphobic. However, why was it comparing trans surgery costs to making a Holiday Inn better? I am super confused on that factor. I'm guessing that the advert was about some sort of like school reunion or something, and that person had like transitioned after leaving school, and I think that's what happened. But on a cinematography side of view and like the story and factors like that, I don't think it was as good as the one with that storm green screen, but it was definitely better than the first one. And I think I forgot to clarify that that first one was just extracts and not the full advert. I couldn't find it anywhere. Now, I do understand that this has probably been my most controversial video to actually make, me showing like anti-trans videos and footage about anti-trans related stuff on a channel which is about trans stuff by a trans teen. I didn't mean to do any harm. Like, I didn't mean to do any harm. Now, I do understand that I may have upset some people showing this sort of content on my channel, and it's pushing the boundaries of my channel. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say transphobia is not a thing. It is a real thing. But luckily, we are in a new generation that has changed for the better, especially for the trans community. And do note that all of these adverts that I have shown today are not modern adverts, as you probably can tell. The quality is not that great. And as I said earlier, it's good just to know the history of like LGBT and all of its wonders and miseries. So that is today's video. Remember, as always, to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which I'm hoping is not going to be as dark and down and stuff like that. But on that note, goodbye. Bye.
Hey, goodbye.